What's the vibes? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening, whenever this video may find you. I am Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy One, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel, Belong Money Best. That's this channel you watching right here. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what you are on. If you're watching this on Twitter, let me get a heart and a retweet. We'll greatly appreciate it. If you are watching this on YouTube, like I said, sub to the channel, Belong Money Bets. Big vibes, and most importantly, if you want all the plays as soon as they drop, sub to the Cap Collector Discord. Link is in the description of the video and the bio of my Twitter page. Recap of yesterday. I didn't recap yesterday yet. I have a 2-day recap for you guys, but I was profitable. We're profitable. Had a really good day. Shout out to Austin Reeves saving the night because my straights back-to-back days weren't the best. So shout out to Austin Reeves for saving the night. Hit a couple late blunt money bets, had a couple hooks. So definitely a profitable night, and we try and keep it going, man. We're doing really well. All right. I got Flow about to pull Flow up right now. So yeah, man, let's get into it. Hello, man.
What's going on? How we doing?
I am good. Can't complain, my guy. You go ahead and introduce yourself. Man, promote what you got going on, man.
Happy New Year, everybody. I'm in the House of Stems. You can find me on Twitter at Stephen Florval, right? I'll get it right eventually. Right there. At Stephen Florval on Twitter, Sports with Flow on YouTube. In the House of Stems. It's been a beautiful start to the new year. It's a Friday. It's a huge Knick game on deck, huge slate on deck, man. Let's get it rolling, man. We got to get to this 100 unit. Road to 100. Hashtag Road to 100 is still marching on. We're at like 30, so 7 minutes to go. So let's get to it.
All right, sounds good, man. If you want, you can start off with any plays that you want to share for the night, and then I'll follow and give out a couple plays myself.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. And man, the lean bucket is full today. All right. Let's start with obviously the Knick game. So I'll give y'all my favorite from the Knick game. I have a bunch of plays from that game. I'll give y'all Josh Hart, and it's pretty straightforward, which is Tom Thibodeau is playing that man 40 minutes again, 38, 39 minutes. It's reckless. You know, it's funny. They got Precious Achiuwa back, and they get Landry Shamet back, and they get these players back, and he's playing more minutes. So yeah, I appreciate you for pulling up. But basically it's pretty straightforward. Let me get my notes here. He's playing a team that gives the second most rebounds in the NBA and the third most to power forwards. With the Knicks, it's always tricky because it's like, who is the power forward? Is it OG? Is it Hart? I always like read the stat as when it's like rebounds and power forward, that's Josh Hart. So I took the full ladder to 14, and I used my 50% boost on the 850 at 14 to make it 1280. Josh Hart has 11 plus rebounds in the last 5 games. Coming off of a 15 rebound game, 14 rebound game. And I also think you're going to get like the friendly rivalry between him and Hartenstein making his first matchup against the Knicks tonight. So I love that one. I think Hart's going to have a huge game. A sneaky one in this one too, I'll just give it out, is Hartenstein's, it was 21.5, but I like the 22.5 points plus rebounds. This is just a visual thing. Like, I know the stat's going to say, like, oh, the Knicks give up the second fewest rebounds to center. It's like, okay, I hear you. I don't care. They give up the second fewest rebounds to centers, but, like, when it's the center who attacks the rim, like, neck first and just sprints in the lane, that dude always destroys the Knicks. So just to give you the stats, it's like the prototype of Hartenstein with his movement skills always gets 4 offensive rebounds. Jovel 4, Diabate 5, Misi 6, Mo Wagner 4, Capella 4, Goga 4, Misi 7. And when Hartenstein this year gets 4 offensive rebounds, he's 5 for 5 to 22.5 points plus rebounds. When he gets 3 offensive rebounds, he's 8 for 9 to 22.5 points plus rebounds. It's because, like, they're not going to, like, design a ton of plays for him. Like, he gets a lot of it on, like, loose ball opportunities or off-script plays. And also the Thunder are one of the third most pick and roll, and the Knicks are one of the 5 worst pick and roll defenses in the league. So there's going to be a ton of opportunity for Hartenstein. So I like those two. And I'll give you one more that I have in the nightcap, which is like, man, I hope everybody's in for that Lakers-Hawks game because I want to build a game stack. Trae Young, 12 assists. Like, sign me up. Like, these two teams played off in L.A., and that game was in Atlanta a couple weeks back. That game was electric. If Trae got Jalen running with him, he might hit 16 assists. Like, Trae is in a killer spot. Like, the Lakers have one of the 8 worst transition defenses, 8 worst defenses in the paint. Trae was ready to go off. He's averaging about like 23, 24 potentials in all these games. DeAndre Hunter's playing great ball with them. He's got Dyson Daniels now back running with him. This Lakers defense is food. I'm in for Trae Young. So just to recap, I can't give you all the plays. The rest of the plays in the House of Stems, but Josh Hart's rebounds ladder, Hartenstein point plus rebound, and I love Trae Young on the 12 assists. Love him tonight in that spot. Hopefully everyone gets ruled in because if Jalen Johnson's out again, he practiced today, but if he's out, that put a damper on him, but I'm just banking on like everyone's going to be in tonight.
All right, sounds good. Love it. Yeah, with Hartenstein, I can just see him I can just see him doing like that little short roll floater in the middle of the lane, getting like 6 to 8 points with that. So yeah, I definitely like that Hartenstein play as well. All right, man. I'm on Josh Hart with you. So love it. All right, I got a few plays for you guys. A couple I haven't locked in yet, some with Trae Young's assists. I got a couple sneaky spots, but I'm trying to keep the volume as low as possible today because it's been a really good few days and stuff can get janky, especially on a Friday night. So, but I will give you guys what I have locked in so far, and give you guys a super lean. All right. Pretty simple here. Austin Reeves over 7.5 assists. Gonna keep going to the well. Why stop? It's widely available at 130, 140 everywhere, but on Bet Rivers, it's a minus 117. I think it still is that. Bet Rivers, they don't move their lines after a while. Let me see. But yeah, if you got to just add something to it, the lower the juice, if the juice has gotten out of control. I actually like this. Yeah, it's minus 127 now. So still playable. And it's simple. Yeah, everybody knows been going over this cashed out gambling Twitter last night. Big vibes, man. But this is an Atlanta team that's not playing much defense. They're going to push the pace, especially against an older team on the back-to-back. Last time these two teams played, Austin Reeves missed that game. But and I'm not even looking this up. I just remember from the stats, LeBron had like a triple-double, and Anthony Davis had 8 assists. So if AD can have 8 assists and LeBron can have a triple-double in the same game, or at least 10 assists in the same game, I think AR-15 can continue to do well with the Dimes. Now, one thing I will mention that yesterday, I think he was super fortunate with like his potentials. I think he would have covered his 8 or his 7 regardless, and his rebounds and assists regardless. But my God, I mean, the first 4 or 5 passes he threw, they converted for dimes. Like pick and rolls to Koloko from 14 foot out, Koloko taking one dribble and dunking it or laying it up, finishing probably better than he's ever finished before in his life. So I'm not going to act like this is a super cash cow, but I do like it enough to continue playing it for 0.75 units. This gives me D'Lo vibes. This gives me D'Angelo Russell vibes without LeBron last year, even though LeBron's there. I just remember myself being like, I don't think this nigga gonna keep getting 10 assists without LeBron. This nigga ain't even no pass first point guard. And he continued to get 10 assists every time LeBron didn't play pretty much last year. So I'm going to keep riding this till the wheels fall off. Austin Reeves over 7.5 assists. I will take it for 3/4 of a unit. Next, pretty simple here. Cavs Denver money line. If the Spurs are going to win, they're going to do it in San Antonio tomorrow. Denver is playing really good ball, trying to turn their season around as much as they possibly can. And at the end of the day, if it's Jokic versus Wemby in this iteration, I'll continue to take Jokic. So I'll take Denver at home. And what else am I saying? Oh, Cavs money line. I'm just going to continue to roll with the Cavs. The line is a little suspect. You would think, well, no, it's starting to come out to 7.5, 8 now. Okay. But I won't be surprised if this is a sort of a struggle for the Cavs, if this is like a game that they win in the last 4 to 5 minutes. But I don't think the Cavs are going to lose to this team without Luka. I just think it's way too much firepower and enough defense. So I got this money line parlay last night at minus 116, still widely available at minus 125. I will take it. Cavs money line and Denver money line. And last but not least, man, Jordan Poole to score 20 points. Pool party. Widely available. I think it's a minus 115 right now on FanDuel. And Jordan Poole's been playing ball. Walk with me for a second. Jordan Poole's last few games, 30 points versus the Bulls, who struggled to defend guards. Charlotte, 25 points, slow team, but we knew wasn't nobody going to play defense that game. He held us down that game. OKC, yeah, 31.
That's impressive.
31. Super impressive if you've been watching OKC. We were on the unders for OKC last night. We played Harden. He didn't play. I had like 3 plays with fucking old boy under too. With my boy Powell under. And I love Norman Powell, but I played his under in the blunt money bet that didn't cash. And then I played his under 20.5 base for like plus 194, and I put it with Scoot Assist in that cash for her. So, yeah, man. With that being said, if Jordan Poole can score against OKC, he can damn sure score against this New Orleans team. And then the 3 games before that, 26 versus Milwaukee, doing what he's supposed to do. 27 again against that Charlotte team. 21 against Boston. And then 17 against the Cleveland team, but he only took 15 shots. What sticks out even more, because I almost played his threes. What sticks out even more is the 3-point attempts. You guys know I love me, somebody who's going to get them shots up. Couldn't talk you off of playing his threes either. But as far as his 3-point attempts, 13 attempts last game, 15 attempts, 12 attempts, 13 attempts, 10 attempts, 11 attempts. So that's 6 straight games with 10 plus 10 attempts, and they're not going down. Seems like they're continuing to go up. So Jordan Poole can shoot the shit out of the ball. You know, Jordan Poole is our number 1 coin respecter of the season, with Wemby as a close second. And I'll continue to bet on him and won't have any issue doing it. So again, he's covered this in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight games. And all of those games were over 25. 5 of those are over 25. So 5 straight 25. Line tends not to make much sense to me, but hey, we're not going to poke the bear. We're just going to try and take what we think the value is and keep it going. Also, one more thing with that made me say I'm definitely playing this shit. Just primary ball handlers that can shoot the ball. Kind of like Flo just said, I don't like have the analytics in front of me, just like my eye test. Like niggas like Jordan Poole type shit, okay? Tyler Hero, 32 points on 5 of 12 shooting, okay? Bam had 9 rebounds and 10 assists in that game, for whatever it's worth. All right. Yeah, couldn't talk you off for trying to find a triple-double to play in that game. All right, let me see. Norman Powell, 35 points, 4 of 12 from 3. James Harden, 27 points, 5 of 10 from 3. That's in the same damn game. 2 players that's like Jordan Poole, gonna dribble the ball around the pick and roll, shoot some threes, shit like that. Desmond Bane, who's really had a low season scoring the ball, had 18 versus team on only 13 shots, 2 of 6 from 3. But Ja Morant had 25. I ain't gonna say that's like Jordan Poole, but Ja Morant had 25 on 3 or 4 from 3. Also gave up 33 to Jaren Jackson. So they giving up points. Jalen Green, again, not necessarily a Jordan Poole athletic type, but Jalen Green did shoot 6 of 11 from 3 versus this team. So you're seeing a pattern here with shooting guards. Jalen Green, 30 points, 6 of 11 from 3, but fuck it. Alfred Sengun, Fred VanVleet, 25 points, 7 of 12 from 3 in the same game. So yeah, Jordan Poole plus somebody else can come out to play tonight. And last but not least, I didn't even look at the Denver game. I'll just assume Jamal Murray. Look at that, Jamal Murray. That's when I know, not saying the play's gonna hit, but when I look at my game history and shit, that's when I know, like, I feel good. Like, just to give you guys, when I'm looking through like the last 5 games, by the 4th game at the latest, I should already see a pattern. When I'm looking at box scores, I should see a pattern. By the 4th or 5th game team that I'm looking at, I should already be able to call out what they're giving up, what I want to target, and if that kind of matches, I'm like, okay, all right, it's more of it makes me feel more a little better about the play. But yeah, Jamal Murray, 27 points, 9 of 19 shooting, 2 of 9 from 3. And for what it's worth, Aaron Gordon, who's not a similar player, had 17 that game, and the Joker had 27. Also, Russell Westbrook, 21 off the bench. Long story short, the Pels ain't playing no damn defense.
Nope.
Now, do I think they may ratchet the defense up a little bit with Jose Alvarado coming back? Yeah. Is Jose Alvarado going to play more than 23 minutes off the bench? No, in his first game back. So I'm not worried about that. Might not even see too much Jordan Poole. So, and with the tragedy, again, shout out to everybody in New Orleans. You would think they're going to have their head on straight. They may be a little more focused, but you are who you are. You was who you was before you got here. You niggas ain't going to just turn into the fucking Boston Celtics on defense. Y'all might have a little more attention to detail. Y'all might run these boys out the gym a little sooner, but Jordan Poole still going to jack in the blowout. He don't care. So Jordan Poole to score 20 points, 3/4 of a unit. Cavs, Denver money line, 3/4 of a unit. That's a minus.
Kyrie's out, so that helps.
Kyrie is out?
Yeah, just got ruled out.
Holy moly. Okay, guys. Well, hopefully. Did that just happen? I guess I'll
just
give you
happened.
Guys...
Just happened.
Okay. I guess I'll give you guys another play. I kind of feel bad about that. Even though you should have locked it in as soon as I gave you guys it. because I've been talking about Jordan Poole now for at least 5 minutes. But just in case you weren't able to do that, Kyrie, that's crazy, my nigga. What is you doing? What is you doing? All right. Well, all right. This is what we'll do. Half unit play for y'all. Jonas Valanciunas over what is 20.5 points plus rebound. I sniped that shit, boy. And eventually, maybe I'll grow to the point where it's like, this is good enough. I waited all day for this line to drop. I knew I wanted this line. It dropped at 18.5. I sniped it, put it in the court, put it on the timeline 2 minutes after I played it. Looked up an hour later, it was at 19.5. I said, well, that's strange. Nobody else's lines in that game is moving, but a bench player that's only going to play 22 minutes. Interesting. And now it's all the way up to 20.5. Still interesting. Can I tell you guys with a clear conscience to play his over 20.5 for a unit and a half like I did? No. Can I tell you guys to play his over 20.5 for I'm sorry, I played this over 18.5 for a unit and a half. That's now a 20.5. I still give that out at a half unit. All right. His double-double is tanked from damn 230 to 150, and it's really simple. It's just like I put on the timeline, man. This is y'all know what we do against this Pelicans team. Now he's not starting. I don't care. They still give up 10 rebounds to a nigga off the bench. Who's their backup center? I don't know. Nigga ain't that big. Can be. I don't think they got no bigs like that outside of Evie Missy. Plus, if that rookie who just replaced a 10, 15-year vet is guarding him, fucking food tonight. Like 10 to 15 points in the first iteration into the game. In his first 8 to 9 minutes, I'm feeling. I can see Valanciunas going to the bench with like 8-5, 8-4, hopefully 8-8 in this first iteration. Hey, God forbid he actually gets 25 to 30 minutes tonight because it's a revenge game, but we're not even clocking on that. We're not even hoping on that. We're just hoping that the nigga get 22 to 23 minutes he's been getting the last 4 games. He's covered this line to 18.5 for the last 5. All right. So again, this is a revenge game play. I can't give it to you guys at 18.5. It's gone. Maybe you can lower it to 19.5, find something to put it with, a Cavs money line, and see what you can do there. But absolutely love Jonas Valanciunas tonight. Took over his points plus rebounds against his former team. He's got like 13 former teams, but you know, it's still kind of fresh. They just let him go last year. All right, they let him go. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the bets. Jonas Valanciunas for you guys over 20.5, half unit, points plus rebounds. We got him at 18.5 for a unit and a half. AR-15 over 7.5 assists, widely available at what is that? Fucking Bet Rivers. I played that for 3/4 of a unit. Jordan Poole party tonight, 20 points for 3/4 of a unit. And Cavs Denver money line parlay if you still can get that. Good price. You can get it at minus 116 with Kyrie out. That you can, but they give it to you guys early enough to get it. So they'll go 4 bets. I will probably have about 4 more in the cord. Really like a few more spots, man. Just not trying to go too
yeah, man. Cool. That leans bucket, man.
It's heavy, man.
Man, listen. You know what? I'm surprised that I haven't heard many people talk about it, but like I almost like want to kind of just take it right now. Man, Miles Bridges, because LaMelo and Brandon Miller are questionable. Even if they in there, I don't even care. It's 18.5. And if they get ruled out, it's like that's going to jump to 22.5.
Yeah, I play Miles. I don't care if them boys play or not because he's the veteran of the team. Like he called a players only meeting a couple weeks ago, and they did bounce back. They either won a few games or they were playing teams extremely tough. I think they made it beat Indiana. They beat somebody after he called that players only meeting, or they lost in overtime. Like they pushed somebody to overtime. Like he called a players only meeting, then he hit a 3 to send it into overtime. So I with that being said, like I feel like he's a veteran. He got that veteran sway. Look, I'm in my hometown. Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Like he gonna get his shots. Melo still gonna, if Melo play, Melo's still gonna get up his 25 shots. He's still gonna put up some, 13 threes. But those ancillary guys that Miles Bridges would normally be passive toward, or I can't think of the word, but he would defer to. I don't think it's gonna be that at home tonight. I think if it ain't LaMelo, I'm sorry, Brandon Miller. If it ain't LaMelo, give me that ball, and I'm going right to the hole against this team that's either gonna have no rim protection or rim protection that's gonna fall out pretty soon with Jalen Duren. So I'm with you on that lean for sure.
Yes, sir. Let's see here. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's run through these comments. All right. Let's run through the comments. And then we get into a couple blunt money bets. My boy Ajalon, Dream and Flow. Thanks for the show, man. Y'all made me a ton of bread lately. Appreciate you, my guy.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. Thanks for pulling up.
Yes, sir. He said he fucked with us heavy. Jen in the building. Happy Friday to the Dream Team. Big vibes in the building. Appreciate y'all pulling up. What up, fellas? Black Thor said he loves the Celtics money line and Jaylen Brown point slider tonight. Yeah, I was looking at Jaylen Brown. I want to find a way to play Jaylen Brown tonight. Maybe it'll be in a blunt money bet. I don't know, but I don't know if it's Udoka's been there for 2 years or 3 years. Has he been there? How long has Udoka been there? You know,
say 2 years.
2 years. So is this his second year or his third year?
I want to say his third year. Actually, it feels like it's his third year.
It kind of does. Okay, well, either way it goes, Jaylen Brown had a field day both games versus them. One game he had a triple-double, 13, 10, and like 12 or some shit. And the other game he had 30. So I can see, I don't know, maybe they had something. Maybe he wasn't his favorite coach. I don't know. Or maybe Udoka kind of leaves him open and tends to pay attention to Tatum. But yeah, I couldn't talk you off of Jaylen either. OVO Webb's in the building. What's good? What's good? Appreciate you pulling up. Music lover, Region Life in the building. Dream Girls popping up early. Dream and Flow. If you know, you know. Like, share, sub, follow, comment, and sub to the core. Appreciate that. What's good, my guys? Knicks to the moon tonight.
I hope so. I'm a little scared of this game, man. I'm like, I think we could win this one, but it's gonna be a tough one. I'm surprised that the total's so high. Like, I was looking at props for this game. Yeah. I have some sneaky plays. I'm like, this feels like a Knicks Magic game. Like, I'm like, this does not strike me as like a sexy game for sexy props. Like, I don't know how they're gonna stop Shea, but I feel like they're gonna send 2 to the ball on Shea. J-Dub. Oh, I have a sneaky J-Dub look. Y'all let me know when you're ready for that one. This is like, no one talking about this one. I don't even know if it's going to work, but it's like, I'm going to try though. But yeah.
Okay. Get through the comments so you can speak on that. Already said, what's the best SGP play for the night? What up, though? I would say Atlanta in the Lakers. That's going to be a great game. Me and Flo going to whip up a collab for y'all later with that game. And I would say this Washington New Orleans game. There's another game I was surprised that had a super high total. I'm like, oh shit. Let me see. And shout out to my homie Zeta Goat. I remember last year he said on I forget what he on the timeline on the spaces. One of them, he was just basically like how he look at game totals when doing his SGPs. I never did that.
Yeah. Shout out to Zay Go, who's like,
shout out to Zay.
Yeah, Zay's a real one. He puts people on, and he is. I've learned so much from him, and he's a great guy. Too, so shout out to Zay.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Zay, man. I ain't even like I said. I never did that shit before. I always was like, shit. I like plays in the game. I'm playing. Oh, okay. So, this Cleveland Detroit game. That was the game I was surprised. It was 229. I'm like, yo, that's kind of high for a Cleveland team that's playing defense and a Dallas team that plays a different way without Luka. You know what I'm saying? I was very surprised. Totals come down 3 points. I think an under could be worth a look in that game. But yeah, Orlando and Toronto is sneaky to me. That total is super low. But I told you guys the last couple games with Toronto, they've now allowed like their last 5 opponents or 5 of the last 6 opponents to score like 120, 125. Yeah. They're not playing no defense, man. And I said I didn't want to play the Nets team total. I was scared to play the Nets team total because I had looked at who they were playing, and I was like, they've been playing some good teams. Then the Nets, even though they're pretty good offensively now with Cam, Nets dropped the bag on them. I don't even know Cam didn't even play that game. So, yeah, man, I don't think Cam might play. I don't know. But, yeah, I think Orlando and Toronto could be sneaky. If you could pick the right Orlando players, that could be sneaky. That could be a game that finishes like 15 points ahead of the total because that total to me is like this shit is in Orlando or something. This shit in Toronto. They ain't playing no.
Yeah, it's crazy because like IQ could slap his assists and hit the double-double again because his assists going crazy and there's no RJ. Also, Goga with his assists. Like if you look at the potentials, if you look at like how terrible that, I mean, my goodness, like that front line for the Raptors is awful. But I think the Goga 4 assists were like 200. The 6 were like something crazy. So, yeah, there's a lot to like, man.
Yeah, I saw shit. It's another guy in that game, Sneed. Now he's
the backup PG. Yeah, I like him. I like him.
His 3 assists is out there at like minus 145 for his 3 assists. He had 5 his last game with Emmanuel Quickly. Now, Emmanuel Quickly, you would think that, he's probably still going to get that 30, 32, 34 minutes, but it's still going to be some minutes for the other guy to come in. He played 18 minutes. He's definitely a pass first guard. So, his 3 assists are sitting out there at minus 145 on ESPN Bet. It's some looks tonight, y'all. It's definitely some sneaky looks.
Yeah, it is a ton. Trust me, yeah.
Yeah, Lightbear, my boy, Fahrenheit 451 said, "What up? What's the vibes? Like, comment, share. Kyrie is now out. Hey, that's good for me. Shit, I don't care." Yeah, what's good, people? How about a cup of Joe? Appreciate you pulling up, though, Doug. What up, man? How about a cup of Joe? What's good, man? KC in the building. Hey, y'all, it work for me now. What y'all bet on Kyrie or something? What y'all bet on Dallas? Dream and Flow, what's the vibes, man? Appreciate you pulling up. What's the vibes? Time Out Sports says, shout out Fee, Tough Short Flow. Happy New Year, fellas. Happy New Year to you too. Mavs offense falls off without Kyrie and Luka. Mavs will be lucky to put up 105. That's what I was thinking. Scored 37 at Kings the other day, first quarter, and barely got to 100. My boy Chris in here. Day one. Shout out to my Spotify family in this thing. My Twitter Ski Profit Extended family in this thing. But yeah, I'm gonna write that down. Chris just said something. I don't know if he said that before or after I said the under shit, but I'm feeling that. I think either the under or the Dallas team total under. I don't think Cleveland gonna come out here and play with their food tonight. We'll see though. Bev Road No Hills, my boy. Let's see what he got to say about the Cavs. What's good, fellas? I'm on Josh Hart, 12 rebounds. Okay. K, 9 rebounds. And DeJounte, 9 rebounds. You read my mind. I was thinking about DeJounte triple-double. I just ain't put it in. And obviously, K triple-double was always a look. I didn't put it in yet, though. But yeah, I got a few that I might just throw in. But yeah, beautiful. Like that. A sneaky prop he like is Scottie Pippen. Raymond Cummins coming in with Scottie Pippen over 17.5 points plus assists. Scottie been kind of fronting lately, but I can see Scottie having a good game against this Kings team. Where that's another game that could feed families with props. I mean, it's some games tonight. Let's hit us a live play for like plus 5,000 or some shit. Towns Dime system play. Okay. Okay. All right. I trust OVO Webs in the building. Speaking of OVO Webs, we'll talk about Drake at the end of this thing. 2 goals here. My boy
Stank. Y'all. Thank y'all so much, man. Thank you for the love.
No. That Cavs and Nuggets probably so just saying he out. Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, that's all right, though. I hopefully gave y'all another play I was able to hit, though. That's able to hit. All right, Flo. I know you gave out Heart Ladder. You got any other? I know you want to talk about J Dub. You got any other?
Man.
For sneaky plays for the people.
Yeah, man. Like I think it's just like a slate where I just wanted to take like a couple like sprinkles on some things where like don't want to go full unit, but I looked at some charts and some numbers. It's not the greatest matchup in the world, but your man Harrison Barnes is in a great position. Probably going to play like 34 minutes again. He was back. He was under like in that 23, 24 minute range because Sohan's not in there. If you know anything about Sohan, that dude's a lunatic and grabs all the rebounds. So when I looked at it, Barnes played, last game was a blowout. So he was going to play like 34 minutes. So I'm assuming he's going to play like 33 again. But basically, last 2 games, he has 5 and 4 rebounds. Before that, he wasn't rebounding at all. Without Sohan this year, let me read you his last 6 games. Rebounds, 8, 10, 8, 8, 2, and 7. His line's 3.5. I sprinkled on his 6 at 360. I sprinkled on his 8 over at FanDuel for 1,500. Nothing crazy, just 0.1. It's not a good matchup, though. It's like Denver. Denver's like bottom 5 to power forwards or forwards overall. But I'm like, you know what? It's been such a great couple of weeks. Austin Reeves has funded the entire gambling Twitter. I got 0.25 to spare on a wish. That's one. With your man, Jalen Williams, this is like speculative. Like, do I think like I'm like throwing 0.25 like a Hail Mary here on like something that if you squint your eyes, you can kind of see. So last game was a blowout. They got the Clippers up out here. But if you look at the 2 games before that, he had 10 rebounds and he had 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 7 assists, potential 14, 13. I've seen enough Knicks OKC games to know that clown Josh Giddey triple-doubled us 3 of the 5 times we've played them. 3 of the last 5 times, Josh Giddey just triple-doubled us. This season, the Knicks give up rebounds to every forward in sight. It's been like a cheat code. I've been giving it to everyone. Just take the forward. If there's no forward, find the rebounding guard like a DeJounte Murray or Cade Cunningham. Take their rebounds. So with all that said, his 8x8 I built for 1882. threw 0.1 on that on FanDuel, and his triple-double, 10 by 10, 10, 5, 49 on FanDuel. I threw $5 on it, 0.05, excuse me. This is a guy who's had 14 and 13 potential assists the 2 games before the last one. The Knicks are one of the 5 worst pick-and-roll defenses in the league. OKC runs pick-and-roll at the 3rd highest rate in the league. I've seen dumber things happen. I've seen Austin Reeves out of nowhere turn into, DeJounte Murray. So I'm like, you know what? I'll throw some change on that and see what happened. That's all. I just wanted to throw that out there. That's like one of those looks where I'm like, I looked at it. If it's the right kind of games, I kind of like that one. So Barnes, Jalen Williams, is there anything else? I got to save a little bit for Discord because I gave you all a lot. So I got to save some for Discord. But like right now, those are the ones I like. I have a Knicks SGP in there, and I'm going to put a Hawks Lakers one when all the rulings come in. But yeah, just to recap, I really think like Hart could like slap these rebounds. Like, it's like so tempting, which is like something like I might just like mess around and do. Like they have Harrison Barnes rebounds, his 8 at 1,400, and Hart's 16 rebounds at 1,900. That might also be like Austin Reeves funded this week. I'll throw $5 on that too, just for fun.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, you kind of crazy not to have some bet on Austin Reeves,
Yeah.
He hasn't. I mean, he has to give you a reason not to be honest. So
that's a
love it. I'll give you guys a few plays, man. I'll give you guys a few plays. We'll start off with threes. Jordan Poole and Trey Murphy III, 3 threes each. Fred VanVleet, 3 threes. Bustan Wembanyama, 3 threes, plus 430. This is just my pussy way of playing Fred VanVleet threes. I didn't want to put like a unit or a half unit on it, so I just put 0.2 units on 3 other niggas to hit 3 threes with them. That should hit threes. But I think Fred VanVleet's in a great spot. You're going against Boston. Like, you're gonna have to shoot threes. Now, Houston does defend the 3 well, but that don't mean Boston ain't gonna shoot them shits, and that don't mean that somebody ain't gonna hit 4 or 5 or 6 tonight from Boston. You might cut the water off on 2, but the whole starting lineup shooting threes. You can't defend the whole starting lineup like that. It's impossible. That's why they're so good. So you're gonna have to shoot threes. Houston, the reason why I'm not sure if I can take them, y'all know I love my Houston Rockets. Y'all know I love some Udoka. He need to be coaching the damn Lakers. He's the best coach in the league. I stand by that. That's just how I feel. But with that being said, them niggas can't shoot. They ain't got no shooters. Sengun ain't no shooter. Dylan Brooks ain't no shooter. He will get some threes up. Couldn't talk you off of playing his threes at plus money. Fred VanVleet's the only guy that they got in the starting line. Jalen Green ain't no goddamn shooter. Now, yeah, will he hit 7 threes? Yeah, then he'll hit 2 threes the next 3 games combined, on 30% shooting. He's a shot taker. He's a shot maker. He's not a shooter. You know what I'm saying? He's a scorer, not a shooter type stuff. Speaking of which, oh my God, Charles Barkley went absolutely crazy.
Oh, JJ. Yeah.
Jesus. Amazing, man. Amazing content. But yeah, I think that somebody's gonna have to hit 3, 4, 5 threes tonight. I think that like these Rockets numbers are where they always are. Like Fred VanVleet threes are always 2.5. Jalen Green threes always 2.5 plus money. Jabari Smith Jr. always 1.5. I think that this is a game where, not saying the lines need to move, but I think this is a game where all those guys' volume is going to be up. Aside from that, Fred VanVleet has covered this line before last game. He had covered this line 4 straight games. Let me pull up his stats really quick. Also, in the last 5 games, he's second on the team in 3-point attempts with 8.8 for whatever that's worth. But yeah, he shot 0-4 last game versus the Mavericks. Awful game. 5 points, 1 of 8, 0-4 that game. But shoot, 4 of 10, 5 of 10, 7 of 12, 3 of 8, the 4 games before that. So he's been letting them go and had 10 plus attempts. So I think tonight is going to be one of those 10 plus attempts tonight, 10 plus attempt nights. And I think he knocks down 3 threes. And the other guys I spoke about, Jordan Poole, Trey Murphy III is playing incredible basketball.
Yeah.
And is going against the Wizards. They're not going to stop anybody from shooting threes. And Bustan Wembanyama against Jokic. That nigga's not even coming out past the free throw line, let alone the 3-point line. You know, like Wemby, you want to hit 7 threes tonight? Go ahead, bro. Ain't nobody going to play with you. All right? He's just going to come down and give you 45 in the other end. So, yeah, Wemby, 3 threes. Jordan Poole, 3 threes. Trey Murphy III, 3 threes. And Fred VanVleet, 3 threes. Also, that is a plus 430. Well, it was a plus 430 when I played it. Also, just did them all for 4 threes. I put 0.05 units on that. All those guys that hit 4 threes is a plus 2563 All those guys, they hit 3 threes, a plus 430. All right.
Can I give you one more 3 spot that I like, which is like really sneaky?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Yeah.
Your man's Max Christie. The 2 is like minus 120. The 3 is like 260. I'm like, the dude probably gonna take like 4 or 5 and playing like one of the worst 3-point defenses in the league, like the exact spot he likes to shoot him at.
No, that is a big fact. And it's so funny because speaking of Max Christie, let's get into how I decided to play Max Christie tonight. I did this, and again, this is like lean bucket vibes, guys. Like I could have played all of these for half a unit at their base and felt fine. Instead, I just put what is that? 1.20 units on a round robin 3 and 4, and hopefully I'm super right on all of them. All right. But yeah, this is bench guys that's super sneaky. Walk with me. Jalen Wells to score 15 points, shooter, scorer. We were on Jalen Wells a lot earlier in the season. Had 10 points the first time he played the Sacramento team. We know Memphis. Nobody's people are in and out. You don't know who's gonna get ruled in, who's gonna be ruled out, but you know for a fact Santi Aldama and no John Morant. So I like Jalen Wells to get up some threes. He can score 15 points tonight. Max Christie, like Flo just said, 15 points coming off his best career game, going against a team that doesn't play any defense. Young guy. I don't see why anything changes tonight. Dyson Daniels not gonna be on his ass. So shit. Max Christie to score 15 points. Shit, Austin Reeves probably gonna get that Dyson Daniels matchup. Good game.
Oh my god, yeah, GG's.
We see how much of an improved player you truly are, my guy. We'll find out. We'll find out for real. But
you be having me dying on these shit.
Max Christie, 15 points, plus 310. Dean Wade, 10 points, plus 270. Dean Wade, you want to talk about sneaky spots, man? So Dean Wade, now again, that's his 10 points. That's a plus 270. His 10 points, so a plus 270. Dean Wade has got 10 points in 2 of his last 3 games. 11, 10, and 3. All right. But the rebounds kind of stick out to me too. Last 2 games for Dean Wade, 13 and 9 rebounds. Dean Wade hitting the boards. I think his rebounds are sitting out there at like 4.5, 5.5.
Brandon Miller and LaMelo Ball are out.
Oh, incredible! This
God is good all the time. He is good all the time.
What's my son? And this is why like you can't be looking at shit because the Miles Bridges after I played his 20 points, that shit went from like minus 105 to like plus 110 to plus 120. I don't give a damn. I'm still putting him all the blunt money bets because he's gonna get his points regardless. So it worked out.
I should have took the ladder. Like I should threw like just 30 points if I 0.1 or something. I was like, man, just in case.
And the ladder still may be worth something because, like you said, it ain't gonna go up to nothing but 22.5, 23.5. So
you know he's going for that 30. You know what's funny? I was thinking about because they give us this stupid 30-point promo. And I'm like, man, I could use Shea as one, but I'm like, who would I ever use with the other one? Man,
I'm about to get 30 tonight, don't you think?
I think so, but like OKC's defense is crazy.
Not
man.
against
like,
your man. Now I sound like the Knicks guy. Not against that nigga. Oh
you
no,
know what's crazy? You know what's crazy now? You've checkmated me now because like if I put this thing in and I take Shea, he don't get the 30, but Brunson get the 30. I'm gonna feel like such a herb. I'm like, you don't even back your own squad, bro.
Yeah, look, it's not. No, you know way more about them than me. So if you saying Brunson, y'all should listen to Flo. If Flo is happy,
no, Brunson has cooked him before. It just scares me because I'm like, man, you got to go off for like vibes because like that entire defense is like look at where Brunson shoots and you look at their defensive charts like red. It's like damn.
But like to me, it's like I don't think that you can't double him. Not with the Knicks around him, and nobody can guard him one-on-one. He got too much size, pause for anybody. Like unless it's Lu Dort. Unless it's Lu Dort, and okay, him and Lu Dort gonna be good, but really now who's gonna be on OG and Anunoby? Shea gonna get posted up all night on OG. Gonna be a long night. I don't know. It'll be interesting. They got a lot of defenders, but I think Brunson's gonna have a big game just because it just reminds me of big game Brunson tonight. Like this is a huge game, and I think like the last huge game, Cat went crazy because it was against his old team. If this game closed, Brunson, I think Brunson's gonna go crazy. But
all right, you did it. All right, man. You got me, man. You got me.
Dean Wade.
Fellow Knicks fan dream right here. You saw
right.
Yeah.
All right, so just to round this round robin out, I put Dean Wade 10 points on there. Again, he's got that 2 of his last 3 games. I think his points plus rebounds could be sneaky. I mean, his points plus rebounds are probably sitting out there at 10 or 11 and a half. And I mean, my goodness, like I said, 23. Well, shit, last game he had 12, 9 rebounds. Game before that, he had 23 points plus rebounds with a double-double. In the game before that, he had 14 points plus rebounds. So, hey, I couldn't talk you off of Dean Wade, but I played his 10 points. That probably is a lot worse odds now with the Mavericks, Kyrie being out. It's probably like a plus 380 now because you would assume bench player's not going to get off because it's going to be a blowout. He's a starter. Maybe Ty Jerome looked that way. Maybe Karis LeVert looked that way. But we did Dean Wade. And last but not least, another sneaky guy. Your boy was in his bag. This is how I know I have a problem. Jordan Hawkins to score 10 points. Now, his 10 points is a plus 120. Everybody else is, 273, 10, 160. I just wanted to do a round robin 3s and 4s, and I wanted somebody just to round it out. And I was looking at Jordan Hawkins, his 10 points at 120, and I was like, I looked at his last 5 games. Like, what he been doing? He ain't been doing shit his last few games. All right. But then I'm like, you know what? This game is in Washington, and he looked like a DC nigga. That's just literally what I said. Like, yo, this nigga look like he from DC. Lo and behold, I look at his bio. He's from Maryland. I don't have time to do this with every player. I wish I did, but I'd just be going off vibes or stuff that I remember. Now, maybe I played this angle last year. Doubt it. And maybe that's what made me know that this dude was from Maryland. Or maybe because he went to UConn, and UConn be sniping everybody from Maryland and Baltimore and shit like that. Rudy Gay comes to mind. But, yeah, I think that this guy is going to bounce back against a team that's definitely bounce backable. He's at home, 10 points. I'll probably end up playing his 15 tonight at a plus 450, plus 60. Not gonna lie. Probably not though. Probably not. I got enough out there. But I won't be surprised if Jordan Hawkins has a complete bounce back game in his hometown. He did play this team once before, I think, in Maryland. He was ass. But hey, I think he'll be better tonight. So Jordan Hawkins, 10 points. Dean Wade, 10 points. Max Christie, 15 points. Jordan Wells, 15 points. Bunch of bench players. Round robin, 3s and 4s. I think it's like a plus 20,000, 10,000, something like that. Round robin at 3s and 4s, though. All right. I'll give you guys a few more here that I really like. Oh, yeah, I laddered everything with Wemby. 6 threes, and it's a 10th of a unit on all of it. So I played his 6 threes plus 550, his 40 points plus 850, and his 7 threes plus 1,000. Yeah, it's Wemby. Almost about to do that on a nightly basis. Also, did I put this on the timeline? I did put this on the timeline. Yep, sure did. All right. This was my 50% boost. It's probably not a plus 2,200 anymore, but it still should be pretty close. Malik Beasley, 15 points. Very popular play on Gambling Twitter tonight. Miles Bridges, 20 points. Cade Cunningham, 10 assists. I think Cade's got 10 assists both times he played Charlotte this year so far. Valanciunas, 10 points. Jordan Poole, 3 threes. And Josh Hart, 8 rebounds. Again, Josh Hart, 8 rebounds. Jordan Poole, 3 threes. Valanciunas, 10 points. Cade Cunningham, 10 assists. Miles Bridges, 20 points. And Malik Beasley, 15 points. Without the boost, it was a plus 1464. And with it, it was a plus 2,200. But yeah, a couple things have changed, so we'll see what happens. And I did ladder Valanciunas. I mean, I laddered quickly. I put quickly in the court. Was my first play this morning. All that shit's gone. But I think quickly rebounds could have some value. His assists as well. But his rebounds can have some value. You guys know we used to do guards versus Orlando early in the season. So, and quickly is really sneaky when it comes to them rebounds. So don't be surprised. But yeah, I guess we'll finish this with a Valanciunas rebound ladder. 12, 14, and 16. We got it at 430, 850, and 2,000. Let's see where that is now. Valanciunas rebound ladder. So his 12 is now 270. His 14 is 600. That's worth the 10th of a unit. And his 16, oh my God, his 16 is plus 1,600. Don't do that. Don't play that. I would just play his 14 at plus 600 and then play his 20 points. We got it at 750. Yeah, play his 20 points at plus 600. Play his 14 rebounds at plus 600. I recommend a 10th of a unit on each. Hold on. I feel like Even though that's a lot, I feel like I didn't put all my blunt money bets in the court, and I hate when I do that. Hold on. I got a crazy round robin 3s and 4s in there with like plus 500s and shit.
I ran this for fun. This isn't an official because we be on here with vibes and I always appreciate. By the way, y'all like the video because like we got y'all 4 points worth of value on the Miles Bridges thing alone. Make sure y'all sub, like the video. It's all love over here. Subscribe, Cap Collective, all that. But I did your man Miles Bridges for 30 and Brunson for 30 and boosted it and got 25.06. I just did 0.15 just for vibes.
Damn.
That's not like that's not an official or anything. That just said like it's Friday night. It is so cold outside. I ain't going outside. I'm sitting inside. I'm gonna watch basketball. Let's have some fun, man.
Yo, I wonder if does that 30 for 30 work on live bets?
Oh, I should have thought about it. I think that does work for live bets.
I think so too. I think
I wish I thought about that. That's smart. That's smart. Yeah, because you could snipe some people like live on the right spots.
Yeah, or get good value on people too. So I'm gonna see that. But yeah, I love that. I love Miles Bridges. Excuse me, I love Miles Bridges tonight. All right, guys. I just want to check. And Flo, if you have anything else you want to give to people, you can. I know you or any other leans or whatever, but I just want to make sure I put everything in the core because
like I'm I kind of gave y'all like my main like look for the game with the Hardenstein. What are my other thoughts on this? That's pretty much it, man. Like this Knicks OKC game, I think I know like OKC plays a quicker pace. I could see this go into the mud. I will say this though, the Knicks stay giving up steals to the free safety on the other team, and Casey Wallace has like 2 steals in each of the last 5 games. And
that's my boy, Casey. Oh yeah, that's my guy.
I don't see a Casey Wallace line in sight because I guess they're waiting for him to announce the starters. But man, them 2 steals, if they put that plus money, like I do stuff when it was with the Knicks. I'm a homer. I just be taking stuff on the side. I feel bad sometimes because stuff hits that I'm just gonna hit. I'm just taking it for fun, and it hits somehow. I feel bad now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be plus money, but I'm taking them 2 steals. I would definitely look to take them 2 steals.
Is it plus money? It's plus 145
for his 2 steals. Yeah. Wow, maybe he's not starting then.
Yeah, I gotta wait to see who the starter is because if he started, I'm like, do you not watch the Knicks? Like,
that's very
interesting. The dude on the other team who gets steals on us, but that also could be Shea because Shea is crazy with the defense. So,
but Case of the dog also.
Yeah, Case of the dog.
I would say you might want to look at Case and Stocks too, because Case and Stocks is that's we've been cashing on Case and Stocks like
that's a great call
because he will get some blocks too. He will get some blocks.
Yeah, that OKC team when they got Caruso in there, bro, that team is spooky, bro.
Definitely tough. I just wanted to double check. Oh, and I'll give you guys my 5-day 5K challenge. I did good, gang. I didn't put a bunch of lays. I mean, for me at least, I did good. I felt like I was missing shit. I felt like, damn, I thought I played like 5 more lays and I must have forgot to put them in the court. I didn't. Good job, Green. Good job. I still might have 5 more lays coming, but good job, man. Because I'm telling y'all right now, it's some looks to fucking like today. All right, man. First of all, do me a favor. If you're watching this on YouTube, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what you on. Sub to the channel, Blunt Money Best. We'll greatly appreciate it. If you are watching on Twitter, let me get a heart and a retweet. We'll greatly appreciate that as well. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, Sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Best. That's the channel you're watching right here. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what you are on. Follow my guy Flo on Twitter, Stephen Floral, Floor Rival. But yeah, at Stephen Floral, spelled Floor Rival. Follow him on Twitter. If you want all my plays as soon as they drop, sub to the Cap Collective Discord. The link is in the description of the video and the bio of my Twitter page. Going real crazy. And if you want all Flow plays, sub to the House of Stems Discord. Link is in the bio is probably in the link is in his bio. All right. So yeah, man. All that good promotion shit. Let me see. All right, 5-day 5K challenge. Big vibes. Let's see what we can do. We hitting this shit. We hitting this shit, man. All right. Brunson, 20 points. Shea Gilgeous, 25. Pelicans money line. Valanciunas over 12.5 points plus rebounds. And Miles Bridges over 12.5 points. I'll just go ahead and put that at 15 now, okay? Because that's no longer available. But yeah, that's a plus 210. Now, obviously, it's probably like a plus 170 now with the Miles Bridges stuff. Again, you can just bump him to 15. That'll be just fine. All right. Just fine. Again, Jalen Brunson, 20 points. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 25. The Pelicans, money line. Valanciunas, over 12.5 points plus rebounds. And for the sake of you guys, Miles Bridges, 15 points. And the goal is we start with $20. Yeah. Goal is we start with $20 and then we just move it. We just keep doubling money in with 5K. All right. I'll run through a couple other looks, not looks that I've played, but just stuff that's just, out there that I either would put on a blunt money bet or I'm just going to look to target live, just other shit. We spoke about K, triple-double. Couldn't talk you off of that. Miles Bridges, like me and Flo said, his points are at 21.5, so the shit's literally went up 2 points. There's no reason not to play him. If you like him at 20, I think you can like him at 22. My boy Michik in here. So I'm going to have to look at my son Michik LeFlair. Maybe he can get some assists and some points for us tonight. Hit a couple threes, possibly. Told you guys I think this Orlando game could sneakily feed families. Like it could be a game where Suggs, Scotty Barnes, and quickly I'll go for 20 on the low. I could see it happening. Goga, people were talking about Goga assist. I think that was Flo talking about Goga assist.
Yeah, he's had like 6 or 7 the last 2 games in this Raptors defense. This team defense is so bad, bro. I watched that Raptors Hawks game a couple days ago. Man, anything is possible with that Raptors. It is so bad. So bad.
Yeah, man. So yeah, Goga assist. What was I gonna say? Goga assist. I wrote that down. Flo said. And cat assist. OVO Webbs came in with the cat assist look. So couldn't talk you off for putting those two together. Also, a look that I like, Bust Down Wembanyama. Did I play Bust Down Wembanyama today? I said I was gonna play him. I think I'm ended up playing him for half a unit. Like Wemby, that's my guy. And y'all know we've been playing opposing centers points plus rebounds against Jokic now for like 2 weeks. And this is the guy to play it against. I mean, play it for. It's just so damn high. It's like 39 points plus rebounds for Bust Down Wembanyama. I think that's what just made me say, fuck it. I'll just ladder his shit before I put a substantial amount on that number. But also assists. So Jared Allen, we played this assist versus Jokic. AD always gets assists versus Jokic. Like centers get assists versus Jokic for some reason. I couldn't talk you off a Bust Down Wembanyama to get 4 or 5 assists tonight, maybe even 6 assists. Couldn't talk you off that. Karl-Anthony Towns rebounds, feeling that. Just because it's OKC against centers. Obviously, Josh Hart. Case and Wallace steals could be a look. Flo talked about J-Dub with y'all, Shai Gilgeous and Brunson masterclass. I could see that loading. Brunson 20 points being out there is ridiculous. At minus like 220, like that being
that's insane.
That's insane.
I respect OKC, but like, let's calm down.
Yeah, he's gonna get 20 against. It don't matter who out there if he want to get 20. So maybe find something to put his 20 with. I did for the 5-day 5K challenge, but that's good value, I think, for his 20 at minus 220. Tatum at 30 points. Woo, he can do it. That boy Tatum. I know that short and feisty boy right there. She love her them damn Celtics. 30 is a lot for Tatum. 30 is a lot. Jaylen Brown, that 20 is kind of more my speed for Jaylen. But that also makes me think maybe his shoulders hurt because his line is normally at 21, 22.5. So for it to be basically at 19.5, it's probably the lowest it's been all season. Very interesting. Very interesting. I would go under on Jalen Green. I don't know why I just would. Jalen Green be pissing me off. Alfred Sengun, points plus rebounds. Worth a look. We already talked about DeJounte Murray. Jordan Poole. Corey Kispert. Interesting. It's tough. Corey Kispert, Brogdon, pick or choose who you want off the bench. Kuzma, I don't know if he's starting or not. Alex Sarr's been playing really well lately.
Yeah, he has been. Just some foul trouble here and there. Like a sneaky one. Sometimes like these books will get stupid with these role players. They'll just forget about them. But like with Sohan being out, your man Justin Champagnie is in a nice spot, in a pace-up spot in Denver. There's a scenario like they might do something and trick off and drop like a 1.5 for minus 120 because he putting up like 6 of them, probably 6 feels like the number. You bring like 5 to 6, like above the break threes. He's like shoots about like 4 or 5 a game. Denver's top 8 in that. He's a catch and shoot guy. Denver's top 8 in that. Like, I'm interested to see like what is the Justin Champagnie threes line, because we were slapping that. I mean, I misplayed it on Christmas. I got cute. I went people saw it. She just won 3s. He made 3. He didn't hit the people saw it. But like, yeah, if Champagnie's playing, he's putting up like 5, 6. That's why he's out there to be a shooter.
Yeah, man. Also, and
perfect.
Shout out to KC. KC was giving out his rebounds and assists for like a month in here. That shit was going crazy. So that also could be a sneaky look. I know he gave you guys Harrison Barnes. Champagnie, he'll grab a couple rebounds and assists as well.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Very interested to see what his line comes out at. Good call on that, Flo. Memphis and Sacramento here. I'm happy that the rebounds came down a little bit with Sabonis. Still not playable. Was hoping for 12.5. That shit opened at 15.5. So
what?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah. They're on to our system against Memphis and the Pelicans. They're on to us because that's crazy. But De'Aaron Fox, since coach got fired, he didn't put up 25 a game. Could continue. Jaren Jackson Jr., they have nobody to guard him. Nobody. He's the only one that can guard him by getting 3 fouls in the first quarter. Aside from that, he can do whatever he wants versus this team tonight. Desmond Bane, PRA worth a look. Love Desmond Bane assist tonight. We talked about Jalen Wells. You can get his 12 points for minus 135 right now. He had 10 with all the guys in earlier this season. Trey Lyles is also a sneaky look. His threes, his rebounds, sneaky. Edey, I mean, I don't know. I would think he can score against Sabonis. I don't know how the minutes he's going to get, but Sabonis don't play no defense. Sabonis want to bang. He want to bang too. I think he can score against Sabonis. The rebounds, I'm not so sure just because Sabonis does a lot of his business at like the top of the key type shit. So Edey is going to be kind of out there as well. So maybe like a Malik Monk rebound, somebody that's going to be, around the basket while the center is at the top of the key type shit. Possibly. AD, it's AD, so, proceed with caution. LeBron. Oh, DeAndre Hunter lines just dropped. Big vibes. Yeah, I'll probably be playing DeAndre Hunter.
He? It's 19.5?
17.5. Big vibes.
Bro, if Bogdanovich is out, that's auto.
That's the thing. But
I got to see if Bogdanovich is in there.
I thought about it, and I already said, I don't care. Now, if it's 20, I still might have played it with Bogdanovich in because he was getting those numbers with Bogdanovich in.
Man,
he was putting up them 20 with Bogey in. If Bogey back, he still probably got to get his feet up under him.
Like Jalen Johnson, 18.5 is just like, what?
But you know what worries me about that? Maybe it's the AD matchup. Because he only had
14. I'll be honest, that don't even scare me.
Okay. Because he had 14 the first time they played. And I'm like,
that was a weird game because like he hurt his shoulder like the second quarter, then came back, but he clearly couldn't like.
Okay,
it was like really like janky. Like if you look at the stats, like he only had 14 points, but it's like but he got hurt mid game. Then like he couldn't really like do anything after he came back.
Okay. Well, that's it. I definitely couldn't talk you off, but I like Hunter. I'm gonna be playing Hunter in some capacity.
Yeah.
You can get he's at 18.5, and you can get his 17.5 at minus 1. Oh no, that's Jalen Johnson. I'm tripping. Oh yeah, that's DeAndre Hunter too. You can get his 17.5 at minus 155. I wouldn't lay that much juice with them. I'll probably put that with the Cavs money line or something. But yeah, Hunter and Jalen Johnson. Also another sneaky guy, Onyeka Okongwu. Could score as well tonight because Clint Capella sometimes isn't the best matchup. Or AD isn't the best matchup for him. So yeah, that'll be that, man. Let me run through these comments and then we'll have some closing thoughts and we'll get up out of here. Be on the lookout for some collabs for me and Flo tonight. Cavs and Nuggets probably sold you. Oh, okay. Good look. What's the vibe, Jimmy Cole? The homie Snipers Lounge in this thing. Oh shit. OVO Wes, my fault.
I like that.
If you get a chance, look at Wait, did we? Yeah, I thought I looked through these. Okay, Hartenstein double for that one.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's a really nice one. That is nice,
man. It's nice, man. I
almost too good to be true. Like plus 110. Like what?
Yeah, I feel confident he'll get that 10 points though against Cal. I feel confident about that. Well, shit. Hey, I know it's tough because it's tough. Kyrie wasn't a good.
Oh wow,
he was in a good spot. Okay, Marquis says second year. I'm assuming you talking about Udoka, my guy. Okay, I knew it was like either the second or third year. Damn, did I just miss a call?
Hold on, real quick. No. Jabari Smith is out 4 to 8 weeks after fracturing his hand during shoot around. So
what?
So there's no Jabari. There's no Tari Eason. Is that my guy Amen Thompson's music?
No, Amen is hurt.
He's hurt too?
Suspended.
Oh yeah, he is. Oh man,
that's Jayshawn Tate's music.
Is that Cam Whitmore's music?
Oh boy,
they ain't got no one else left. That's your boy.
That is the one. Yeah. Random. Yeah, Cam. And Cam just was talking spicy to me. I fucking love Udoka. Cam was just.
Are you still there?
His role. Have somebody got their opportunity to play. He knows anything I'll tell my team behind closed doors. I'll tell you guys. He knows what he has to do to play. He's got to, make better decisions. All right. I was like, oh shit. So yeah, that could be Cam music tonight for sure, man. That could definitely be Cam music tonight for sure. My bad. I see the street go in and out. But yeah, it could be Cam. It's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be. And shout out to the Sengun blood money bet I put in, looking a little better with no Jabari. And shout out to that Fred VanVleet threes look I gave y'all. Probably aging a little better as well. All right. White chocolate got me right last night. Who that? Who you calling white chocolate? Who that? There's only one white chocolate. That's J Dub. That's J Will. He's talking about AR-15.
Dyson Daniels be clamping Jalen Brunson. Like Brunson hates to see that guy. So if he could clamp Brunson,
it's gonna.
Man, I might. If we have a nice start to the day, I'm gonna grab an Austin Reeves under points.
Nah, I really enjoy Austin Reeves, seeing him become a better player. But yeah, Dyson Daniels is gonna be out of his head tonight. Or he may be on LeBron. I don't know if he got a LeBron that first game. We'll see. But yeah, and if that's the case, that's even more reason for me to like his assists. Because that's why we were watching the telecast. That's why I thought his assists were going crazy because even JJ Redick said it. He's like, yeah, Kamara is an elite defender. So the fact that they got Kamara on Reeves instead of LeBron speaks a lot to Reeves's improvement. So and they just kept saying on the telecast, Reeves is getting off the ball because they're trapping him. They're not really giving him a chance to score. So yeah, he's gonna be looking to be a facilitator, not a scorer. I like that. Yeah, be in the building. Appreciate you pulling up, Mello and B Miller out. Big vibes.
Let us see it.
Big vibes. Bonded Men Collective. All right, appreciate you. Eway Trey said 5K 5 days start today. Yep. Just gave it to y'all and I put it in the court as well. Well rested Houston team at home. I like Houston money line for some reason today. Oh no, not no more. With Jabari out, they need Jabari. They need Jabari, if anything, just for defense. Because Cam could come in and give you 20. He's giving up 20 on the other end. That's a fact. No Mello or Miller. Mr. Cunningham triple-double sprinkle was locked in. Yeah, I'll follow you there. Bounce backable. Yeah, I did just make. I'll be making up words. You know the box. My guy Flo stopping in from the disc chipped here. Catfish him. Okay. Hope all is well, my guy. SK, appreciate you pulling up. Big vibes. The ball in here. Vibes. Detroit doing it for a little Saint today. Yeah, I couldn't talk you off a little Detroit first half full game money line. Couldn't talk you off that. Casey most likely not starting. You don't think so, Tex? Okay. SGA Dort, Wiggins, Williams, iHeart most likely to start.
Yeah,
okay.
Wiggins. They've been wrong with Wiggins.
Aaron Wiggins.
So
okay.
Maybe it's Wiggins.
Okay. Still should get his 28 to 30 minutes though. Salute Canadian Cam in this thing. Made it in time for the Raptors today.
Hey man, I root for the Raptors, bro. I want to see Quickly and RJ thrive, but man, y'all boys are sorry. Y'all got some good players though, but it's like the team is sorry as hell.
That's a fact. And shout out to Canadian Cam and his Raptors in this thing. Your boy Quickly back. You should be happy. Ooh, Bust Down wouldn't be on my birthday tomorrow. Okay, Bust Down. Okay, so I said I was laddering him today and tomorrow regardless. So blindly ladder like that. Did they play like a month ago, San Antonio and Denver? They did, I think, but either way it goes, Wemby does well against. They do well against each other. I'll pull that up really quick. I'm not sure. I think they did though, but I'll pull it up. Wemby versus Jokic. I mean, all centers do well against Jokic, but yeah, Wemby 34-12 his last game, and that was last year. So no, we haven't got new and improved Jokic. I mean, new and improved Wemby yet, but his last 2 games, 34-12, 23-15. Again, he played Jokic 4 times last year. His first ever game against Jokic, 25 minutes, he had 22 and 11. Next game was 33 minutes, 17 and 9. The last 2 games were 34 and 37 minutes, 23-15, 34 and 12. Also, those last 2 games, he had 5+ assists. Bust down Wembanyama. Get busy tonight, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, the comments getting crazy. Kispert, points plus assists, bucket. Oh, Trent's been on fire. Y'all better follow my boy Trent. I'm gonna have to write that down. Kispert P plus A. I got a lot of stuff written down.
Can I give y'all a early look for tomorrow?
Yeah,
I hate to say it, but Zach LaVine's probably going to fry the Knicks at Chicago tomorrow again, because the Knicks going to be in like a slugfest tonight. Bulls been off. They got smoked the other day. He smoked them at MSG the other day. I also wouldn't be surprised if like Mikal Bridges sits one of these games. Like he's been limping a couple games. So like OKC is going to be a tough game, and then they have to travel to Chicago, play the Bulls 3rd game 4 nights. Like that's going to be a little rough. I think he might have froze. Yeah, he froze. But just to finish the thought, though, I really like Zach LaVine tomorrow. Giddey was janky on him assists versus the Wizards, but like that is Mr. Triple-Double versus the Knicks. Even though last time we played him, he didn't like go crazy on the assists. But I got to look at it. Like I do know Kobe White will be open for 7 threes. We had him in the Discord against the Hornets, and he covered his base after taking like 28 shots, but we needed him for 20. But if you want to trust the threes, like just looking at the slate real quick for tomorrow, like a sneaky one I like, because like I don't know what's going on with the Heat right now, because like that's a team. I was gonna dream. I was just like talking about. No, you're good. I was just like talking about the slate tomorrow real quick, just looking ahead. A sneaky one is like I don't know what the Heat are doing with this Jimmy Butler thing, but they gotta like wrap this up quick because they could like still make the playoffs. Is them Tyler Hero assists against the Jazz might go crazy, even though Jimmy's there, and when Jimmy's not there, Hero is insane. But with Jimmy Wood there, I'm like he just doesn't want to be there. Like. Just make him inactive until like you trade him. Like it's such a distraction. I don't get it. So yeah, those are like 2 looks I like for tomorrow.
You need to be playing that nigga Max Unders. That's what need to be happening.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
No, Max literally. That's a good call. Probably gonna throw 0.1 on that.
Bro. And my bad, gang. I promise you guys next week. I'm gonna order that Nighthawk shit next week, and then maybe it'll be here in a week. That shit that my boy PO put me on. Yeah, he did only have 13 last month, which was a little surprising. But yeah, we generally will play his rebounds today, but not at 14, 15.
Jaylen Brown out, Kristaps in. There you go.
This game gonna be interesting tonight.
Yeah.
Wemby triple-double for Jonathan Cherry. Could see that. At least 8 assists. Nick DeRula said he got to the stream late. But we might have touched on it. But Dylan Brooks threes for H-Town Jelly Green game will be against the Lakers. Yeah, I'm on Forever and Fleet threes, but I said I couldn't talk you off of Dylan Brooks threes. Justin for 15, like plus 210. That's champagne. I would look toward his threes more.
Yeah, 2.5 scares me. I was hoping it was like something like 1.5. He could probably still get the 3, but it's like I'll stay off on for 3.
Yeah, that is KC guy though. So KC like champagne, maybe worth a look. 2.5 plus 22 threes for Justin. Oh, okay. For Julian. Hunter been a cash cow. Yeah, man, he has been. And I'm not worried about the Lakers defense. Big shout out to Austin Reeves, man. I thought that said Austin Reeves' mom. I was about to say, whoa. Jabari broke his hand and shoot. How does that happen? What the fuck is going on?
Mark Stoudemire.
What's good, Sean, in the building?
Hey, it was good, Sean. That's my guy right there.
Yeah, Happy New Year. What up, Go Solo? Appreciate it.
You too. Appreciate you too, Solo.
Great show as always. He liked Julian threes. Yeah, it could be Cam time. It could be killer time. We'll see if we get the props. That's a wrap. Only had 1 play on that game, and I didn't love it. Houston team total 27.5 third quarter. Definitely about the head. I don't know. They might be getting their ass whooped so bad that they're gonna want to come on the third quarter. Reeves. Wait, what you mean Reeves? What are you talking about? What y'all talking about? Celtics money line now. No. With Jaylen Brown now, we just gonna watch that shit. We just gonna watch that game and maybe catch something live. Luke Kennard props juice. Damn it. Okay. Myra like it. Luke, Canadian Cam said he's on quickly assist, but I doubt it's playable tonight. Playable straight anymore. Got minus 120 at 6.5. Hope that line stays like that for a few more. Got to keep an eye on RJ system with all of them healthy now. Okay.
Yeah, I caught them assist at minus 102 when it first opened. I was like, please. I know it's the Magic, but I'm like, bro, I don't care.
I ain't played the base. I just took the ladder. I said, fuck that. And I'm on Tristan Da Silva, 15 points plus 175. He either goes under his line or hits 15. Jen, tomorrow is D Rose night in Chicago. In the United
Tomorrow's
States.
D Rose night. Oh, it is.
Oh, Jim must be from Chi-Town. Chi-Town.
Oh no. That's
okay. That's what's up. Who will get?
I gotta think, man. You know what's so crazy?
Levine.
What? Man, I gotta think about it. Tomorrow might be like Max Slatter on Jalen Brunson. He always show out for Chicago. He from there.
It could be.
I gotta look at that. Jalen might drop 40 on them bums.
Especially if he's asked tonight.
Yeah, facts. I hope he's terrible. Damn. I hope we win and Jalen goes like 8 for 24.
And question for Flo: how are the guards assists versus your boys? Bet 365 got a boost. Shy 25 and 5 assists, trying to find the trap.
See, the thing with OKC that's sneaky is like Shea. If you look at like game by game passes made, like the last 3 or 4, it's like tricky. It's like I was used to it being like Shea and iHeart up top. Now it's like Jalen and iHeart up top. So I'm like, oh, okay. Shea might just like get him with like 30 points and 4 assists. He might cover the assists. Like it's weird with them. Like they're such like a weird team for props because you're like, who's gonna go off? Because like the next pick and roll defense is so bad. But I'm like, this could be Jalen Williams points is 20. That's like screaming to take it. He had like 2 30-point games versus last year. Shea was right there, right next to him. But it's just like if Shea gets cooking, then like Jalen could just be like, oh, I'm gonna just distribute and grab rebounds. So it's like, I don't know with them.
Yeah. And Casey says she was talking about AR-15. I guess y'all could call him white chocolate now, even though he don't got nigga tendencies. What I like about the 2 Lakers, even though I don't mind white boys that got nigga tendencies, I don't mind that. But like Chet, I fuck with Chet. But one thing I like about my Laker white boys, they white boys. Like they white, they like being like gang and listening to rap and all that shit. Like Austin Reeves, like he come off as a country bumpkin. Now I don't know about Dalton Connect. You know what I'm saying? He might be hood on the low. I don't know. But yeah, man. So I don't know if he fit the white chocolate description because you know Jason Williams, that was a nigga. I'm sorry, he was just a nigga. He was white. So, but yeah, man. Shout out to the white chocolate. Even though he be fronting on the GOAT Kobe Bryant, he always got something slick to say about that guy, about Kobe. Gotta relax. But shout out to J Dub. Chet got the cornbread and all for Thanksgiving. Yeah. When I seen Chet dad, I said, see it. LOL, zero nigga tendency. Now he don't got no. Yeah. Also don't got no nigga tendencies, and that's cool. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Like Tyler Hero, heavy nigga tendencies. Even though if you from the suburbs of Milwaukee, you know what I'm saying? You know Tyler, he just got on the AAU team with niggas, and it was over. He started chilling with them, dating black girls and shit. All right, but shout out to Drake, man. Before we get up out of here, good shit, Drake. This is what the people need, man. This is what the people need. Now, I do think it's a sign of desperation. A part of me was gonna say, if this don't pop, then I'm worried about Drake. But I mean, the last 6 songs he dropped hasn't popped, so I can't say I'm worried about this one. And this is like a boom bap rap song. It's not like a major hit, so it's not like a song with like a hook and all this other shit. So I'm not gonna say that. I do think it's a good look for the brand. I think it's the best look for his brand that he's dropped since that No Face. Since the 30 gigs or whatever. I think it's a really good look. I think this is how he should have came out after the Heart Part 6. He should have came out like a broken man because you were broken, and you should have came out kind of like not braggadocious. Now I understand it's Drake. He's a lot of people's GOAT. He's rich as fuck. He's Drake. So of course he's got an ego. It's tough to expect that guy to come out. But what I noticed about this Conductor song is it's like it's kind of, it seems like it's from the heart. He sounds drunk on it. He sounds like a guy reflecting on it. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like a 7 p.m. in Dallas track or whatever his fans was begging for. Like that's what that sounds like, you know. And that's what Drake needs for hip hop fans like me. I don't know if that's what he needs for like the Swifties and people that actually buy his records. I'll tell you guys, his biggest fan base are teenage white girls. Just is what it is. So I don't know if that's going to move the needle with them. White girls age 14 to 22. I have no research on that. It's just what I know to be, what I assume to be true. So I don't know if it moves the needle with that, but it helped him in the hood. Definitely helped him in the hood. Also helps him that 21 Savage throwing shots. So it don't really help him like that. But 21 throwing shots at Kendrick. So I think that helps a little bit. Flo, you got any feelings about Drake's new song? You heard it?
No, I didn't even hear it yet. I'm like big Drake fan. I was out with the girlfriend, so I didn't get a chance to. I know.
It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's over a conductor beat. It's tough.
So I bet. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out when I get off here.
Harnstein dropping 30 tonight. Watch.
All right,
Flo,
let's relax.
I know, right? I know. LOL, he get me paid. He my ninja. Jalen Brunson game time.
He gonna play. Bro, they're doing the Nick thing. They're doing the Nick thing. Like, there's literally a video of him warming up, shooting a jump shot. I'm like, bro, Tibbs always does this. It's like he's almost assuredly like gonna play. They just do that like to take it to the final, like the final play, final gun. Excuse me.
And I must say this because I did just give my guy shout out to the Fighter Odds and all the niggas over there. My boy Godspeed and Parley Bay, all them over there, Javi over there. Shout out to the gang over there. But I gotta say, you Knicks fans, you niggas, y'all's the problem with the NBA now. Y'all a piece of the problem because against Washington, Knicks fans was like, Sid Brunson, we don't need to play our starting lineup against Washington. What happened to the game I love? Y'all trying to get into Boston now? Now, like, because we already know that's like Boston. They're the modern day Spurs. Like, Boston do not play they full team against nobody. They're like, yo, we so good. Somebody's sitting out every night. It seemed like, and that's terrible for the league, bro. That's terrible. And now Knicks fans, I know it's the Wizards. I know y'all didn't need Brunson. Knicks fans was asking Brunson to sit the first game. When he got moved in that first game, I seen Knicks fans going crazy. Then the second game when he got ruled out, Knicks fans rejoiced everywhere. Now I'm a part of it. I see he's got a game time decision. I'm like, come on, man.
But you can't check us on that because like Thibodeau was the OG last year. Like everybody running 38 minutes. I don't care if we have 26 points.
And you know what? I guess I'll give the Knicks some. Also, I was watching a podcast this morning. Do you know the Knicks? Okay, so it's something wild shit. I don't want to misquote the stat, but it's crazy. So the Knicks starting five, the minutes they played is like more starting 5 minutes than like any other team in the last 5 years or some shit like. And it's like wow long left in the season. Like I think like the next team is like 100 minutes from y'all. So long story short, it's good and bad. It could be bad because he's wearing the team. You would think maybe he's wearing the team down, but it's also good because they getting that camaraderie. No starting lineup is even close to playing as many minutes this year as the Knicks starting lineup. Nobody. So
yeah, I just hope we get like some buyout guys at the deadline because we're not really a deep team, and you know it feels like only a matter of time before like OG or one of these dudes just like misses like some games. So hope not. Though.
What happened to Bogdanovich?
Oh, he's on the Nets. He was in the Bridges trade. Yeah, our bench is like pretty light. It's like Deuce, Campaign. I love Campaign. That dude's been amazing this year. With Precious and like Landry Shamet. So it's not bad. It's just like it's not like a bench you like that's gonna get it done in the playoffs though.
Yeah, it's a bench that needs to have the players staggered type shit.
Yeah.
All right, man. This Knicks injury report. Yeah, they tripping. Oh wait, when I first heard Hill's voice, I didn't see who was talking. I was shocked. The fuck is Wendell Moore Jr. Wendell Moore, that's a guard. He used to play for Duke, right?
Michael Beasley will have a green lights tonight.
Michael Beasley.
I mean, I said Michael Beasley.
Oh, Malik Beasley. I'm about to say
Beasley. Yeah, Malik Beasley, the greenest of green light.
He had the greenest of green light every night when he was in the league.
This one is a YMCA game. Let Malik shoot 15 threes.
Yeah, Wendell Moore, he's going to be a guy that's going to try and get you a couple points. I want to play his props, but his points are probably popping in the Detroit game. If anybody, I want Sasser props, but I don't want none of their props. But if I had to. Oh, Wendell Moore starting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's there for defense. Maybe knock down a couple threes, man. It's pretty dope. He rapping on that joint. Yeah, he rapping on that joint. Goat Drake. Yeah, he rapping on that joint. He rapping. Who wrote it though? Who wrote it? That's did he rap? All right, gang. Do me a favor, man. We got 800 people in here. big vibes. Me and Flo definitely gonna try and get y'all. Well, we're gonna get you guys a live. We use that live boost tonight. You got the live boost on FanDuel?
Yeah, for the New York for the Knicks one.
Yeah, so we'll try and catch that for you guys this week. And then maybe get a Atlanta whatever collab going later for the
all
late game.
Hawks overs, Trey assists, Jalen.
I know, right? You're over.
Austin Reeves under.
Oh yeah, we might have to take. I don't know, man. Because you'll be at 13 last night too.
I'm praying this early window goes good. I cannot wait to throw that one unit on the Austin Reeves under. Either way it goes, I just want to root for it and see what happens. That would be hilarious.
But Dice gonna have that man in jail tonight. Right now, Knicks are super conditioned for the playoffs. Dante said playing for the Knicks completely changed his body. So if Knicks can stay healthy, they valid. Yeah, changed his body. So. Didn't this nigga miss time in the playoffs last year? Or wasn't he like the only starting starter?
He was the only one left at the end. The only one left.
Conditioned for the playoffs to miss that motherfucker. What you mean conditioned for the playoffs? All right, man. Shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to Flo. Appreciate Flo pulling up as always. All the dreamers and dream girls. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Guys from the House of Stems pulling up. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Follow Flo on Twitter, Stephen Florval, spelled Floor Rival. Sub to the Cap Collective Discord if you want all of my plays. The link is in the description of the video and the bio of my Twitter page. Sub to the House of Stems Discord if you want all the Flo plays. The link is in the description of his Twitter page. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what you are on. Heart and retweet on Twitter. I greatly appreciate you guys for pulling up. He said, "There you go with the yeah." I'm just fucking with your boy.
Hey,
That's
appreciate you pulling up, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate you pulling up. That shit's up. Yeah, y'all listen to that. As always, man. Hopefully you guys found the stream entertaining and informative. Greatly appreciate y'all rocking with me. You know the vibes. Let's get this cash. We got to have it. So let's get it.